Things got super weird, but also kinda cute. Gi Jun, being the smooth operator he is, asked Han Deul to stay at his place, but plot twist, he actually swapped homes so she'd be comfy. He wasn't too attached to his own place anyway. They had these funny little run-ins, like in the elevator when he forgot his charger, and she tried to give him a pillow. Then he totally saved her from the doors, and you could just feel the sparks. Later, he went back to his old place for a watch, and she freaked, thinking he was a burglar. He had to hug her to calm her down. Talk about a meet cute, right? Meanwhile, Na Rae was totally onto them. She saw them together and straight up asked if they were dating. They bolted. Then, in a super sweet moment, she figured out it was Jeon Man just by his smell. In the elevator, they kept bumping hands in the crowd, and he shielded her. So romantic. Gi Jun and Han Deul had their own elevator awkwardness, but they didn't seem to mind being close. They finally talked about what was going on between them. They agreed they were friends, but Han Deul was a bit hesitant about the lovers thing. They settled on this funny gray zone. Then, the drama with the divorce insurance went wild. This lady, Son-hee, filed for divorce and all the agents rushed to the courthouse. It looked like she still had feelings for her husband, even though they were fighting. Turns out, the insurance payout takes ages, so they had time to figure things out. This new annoying salesman popped up. He's the one who sold Son-hee the policy, forgetting it doesn't cover divorce. Son-hee's husband was a jerk, looking down on her. So, the team came up with this crazy plan to prove he was having an affair, which would void the policy. Han Deul felt bad for Son-hee, but Gi Jun thought it was for the best in the long run. Things got even more suspicious when Son-hee's husband snuck out and a delivery guy mentioned a gift he supposedly gave her. Meanwhile, Jeon Man was being all sweet, sending Na Rae cute pics, and they finally realized they were totally into each other and went on a date. Han Deul gave Gi Jun the silent treatment for his plan, but he explained it would actually help Son-hee. Then, get this. Han Deul admitted she was disappointed in him because she cares about him. Gi Jun was like, forget the gray zone, and went in for a kiss. Can you believe it? Gi Jun and Han Deul are in this supercharged moment, right? Their faces are so close you could practically feel the sparks flying. Everyone's holding their breath, thinking, this is it. But then, bam! Gi Jun totally chickens out and runs off like a cartoon character. It leaves Han Deul all flustered and probably wondering what just happened. Later, our cool and collected Na Rae strolls into the elevator, and who does she find? A totally flustered Gi Jun. They grab coffee and she's so over his vague way of talking about Han Deul. It's like, spit it out already. And in that moment, she realizes, yep, I'm so done with this. Meanwhile, back at Gi Jun's apartment, Jeon Man pops in for a surprise visit and nearly has a heart attack seeing Han Deul there. He's all nosy, wanting the juicy details, but deep down, he's just happy his buddy is finally letting someone in. Then, get this cute meet cute. Na Rae and Jeon Man bump into each other as they're leaving. He throws out this casual line about not needing an invitation to hang out, and she's totally digging it. It's like, ooh la la, is something brewing here? But wait, there's this whole other heartwarming story happening. This sweet lady, Son-hee, is going through something tough. She's forgetting things. She's trying to push her loving husband, Dr. Park, away because she thinks she's becoming a burden. It's so sad. But guess what? Dr. Park is a secret romantic. He was actually trying to buy back her beloved sewing machine from this other lady. It turns out Son-hee sold it to help him with his studies way back when. Talk about a full circle moment. Han Deul plays Cupid and helps them realize their forever love. And guess who's getting closer? Na Rae and Jeon Man. They're out having drinks, gossiping about Gi Jun's awkward almost kiss, and Na Rae confesses her jealousy was just her being a little spicy, not actual lingering feelings. Jeon Man is thrilled, and she's finding his reactions super cute. They even end up sharing headphones, listening to music. Adorable. But hold on, there's a twist. At the end of this whole roller coaster of emotions and heartwarming reunions, the team has this celebratory dinner because they haven't had any divorces. But then, bam! Na Rae drops this bombshell. The divorce insurance team is getting shut down. What? After all that, they're being disbanded? Cliffhanger alert.